Here are 3 signs that you have chronic inflammation. First off, let's dive into what is actually inflammation. Inflammation, put simply, is a sign that there's damage that's happening in your body. For example, if you punch my eye, it swells. That swelling is the inflammation. And now we can see this inflammation on the cellular level. So let's say, for example, you have a cell here. Now this is a happy, healthy, normal cell, no damage, no inflammation. Now what happens over time is these cells can become damaged, and when they become damaged, it's now inflamed. Now, what's going to happen, one of the first symptoms with chronic inflammation is chronic fatigue. Because when we have damage like this in the body, the immune system has to become activated to grab the cell and drag it out of the body and to try to repair it. So just like the last time that you had the flu, your energy levels are going to go down. Well, people that are walking around with this chronic inflammation are chronically fatigued. The second is people are generally achy. Think about the last time that you had the flu. Didn't your wrist kind of hurt, your back hurt, and you might have had a headache? Now, once again, this is a sign of chronic inflammation. And number 3 is that you can experience hormonal issues, because when you have a damaged cell like this one, it's going to require more hormones to create the same effect. So the body has to produce more hormones. Now, when you have too many hormones, these hormones can actually damage the tissues. So if it damages your breast and your ovaries, that leads to cysts. If it damages your uterus, that leads to fibroids. And if you have too much insulin, for example, because this will lead to insulin resistance, your body becomes insulin resistant and then diabetic, because the body's having to make more of these hormones to create the same effect. The key here is to first discover whether or not you have inflammation in the first place, and if you do, figure out what are the various factors that are actually causing you to have inflammation.